welcome back to you on the rest of the way and to another edition of Smackdown Out of 10. It's a massive episode of Smackdown this week. We've got a trial of Roman Reigns tonight from Madison Square Garden, leading up to Usos being sent to the hospital. We got the return of Edge, who marked 25 years of WWE since being his first big event of SummerSlam 98 at the famous Gardens. But SmackDown did kick off with the trial of Roman Reigns, and Usos were out to celebrate their win. They bragged about pinning Roman before Heyman and Sikoa showed up, followed by the tribal chief. Roman came out and said that he may have been beaten, but he was still the tribal chief, and the trial was a scam since he was the only one that could call for such things. The Usos showed footage from Roman's worst moments to make their point. Roman said that he had to do those things to keep his family on top. Roman added that he was in the main event picture before the bloodline, and that he didn't need to lift the Usos up but took responsibility anyway. Roman then dropped the mic and said that he was done being the tribal chief, took his neck off, placing on Jay. He threw his title around Neil before eventually hitting him with a low blow. Jimmy attacked Roman, Solo came in and tossed Jimmy aside. Solo looked at the necklace that was on the ground before hitting Jimmy with a smelling like. Solo picked up the necklace and was about to hand it to Reigns when Jay got up and attacked them. Solo hit Jay with a big urinagi, and Reigns came in with a Superman punch, forcing the Usos outside. The brawl continued at ringside with Jay before he was caught on the apron, and Solo locked his arms on the ropes. Jimmy got up before he was hit in the face repeatedly with a title bout as Jay Force was watched. Roman then sent Jimmy into the steel sets and hit him with a few times before Jay broke out and attacked Reigns. Solo came in with a smile spike and took out Jay before tossing him over the announcer's desk. Jay was buried under the announcer's desk, while Solo put Jimmy through the announcer's table with a big splash on top of the barricades. And after a break, we saw Jimmy being stretched away into an ambulance by Adam Pearce, Jey Uso, and a group of officials and staff. And yeah, this is a brilliant beginning to SmackDown. Obviously starting on the run, which is understandable. But yeah, I mean, this whole stuff with Jay at the beginning, Reigns coming out, what was going to happen, and yeah, obviously the brawl at the end was absolutely incredible. Jimmy being taken out to hospital, still some ducks in Solo. It's all going to lead to a massive blow off. I have to say, this is an incredible brawl. We got more of it later on. But yeah, incredible stuff. This Bloodline story serves legs to run. I can't wait for JV Roman at SummerSlam. Yeah, it's going to be insane. Austin Theory then took on Sheamus for the US title. Theory was in complete control and caught Sheamus on the ropes and for the beats of battering before the last break free and got a near fall off a knee drop. Theory then blocked the white noise and hit a spinning powerbomb before getting a near fall of his own. Sheamus missed the Celtic cross but hit a powerbomb off a counter before locking in the clay relief. Pretty Deadly came out for the distraction. Sheamus got Prince with the beats of battering. Austin came in with a drop kick before the Brawling Brutes came in to even the odds. Kit Wilson was on the apron and Sheamus came in with a break kick before Austin came in from behind and got the win. And yeah, this gets 7 out of 10 for me. This was a really good match. Pretty Deadly in here, kind of saving Sheamus from losing clean. But Theory gets a big win. His title win continues. This is a really good match. And yeah, kind of sets out a clear layer for Pretty Deadly. So yeah, this was great stuff. Grayson Waller the Effect was up next, and Edge was the guest for tonight. Edge wants to talk about the 25th anniversary in WWE, but Waller was asked why he was back. Edge said he was back for the fans before revealing it was his first night at MSG. Grayson said that Edge was retiring and clapped for him before Edge reminded that Waller had never even had a main roster match. Edge said he wasn't retiring and booked a match against Waller tonight before leaving the ring. Edge isn't retiring. Yeah, you absolutely love to see it because obviously was a lot of speculation. Booking a match against Waller kind of shows how much fans they have for Waller. But yeah, got so much positive out of this. So yeah, this is great stuff. Before let's kind of cross a little bit as we got another AJ Styles v carrying Cross Dolfest. Cross starts so strong and hit the cross hammer on the AJ before trying to lock in the cross jacket. Styles broke out of the hold before Scarlett tried to interfere, but got taken out by Meechin at ringside. In the ring, Cross took the phenomenal forearms. AJ picked up the easy win. What even is the point in doing this? Cross, he's done nothing. Styles, we've seen this match before. Just set up an new feud with both these guys. But yeah, I just don't understand what's going on with either of these two. Can we never see this match again, please? Asuka was out next, and Bianca Belair stormed the ring, but got taken out. Charlotte was out as well, and started the brawl with Asuka as the segment continued. Bayley and EA Sky then rushed in to cash the Money in the Bank contract, but Bianca and Charlotte started from happening by taking them both out. Damage Control retreated as we headed back for a break on SmackDown. Kind of like the obligatory first SmackDown after Money in the Bank spot. This worked really nicely. And yeah, it's definitely going to be a thing going forward, so it wasn't against it at all. But yeah, not too much happened in that little segment alone. But it was then time for Edge v. Waller. Edge had control early on, but sent outside for Waller got a big clothesline. Back in the ring, Grayson got a Tony 4-beam powerbomb from the apron to the floor. Edge followed up with a crossbody before getting near 4 in the ring. Waller got a modified Unpretty Good before being stomped on Edge, followed by a spinning right hook. Edge then countered with an Edge equation before Waller went for the rolling cutter. Edge reversed into a spear, picking up the win. And yeah, 7 out of 10 for me. Good little match, I have to say. say Edge picking up the win. Was probably the way it was always going to go, but still a rub for Waller just being in there. Can see WWE a big future for him. So yeah, on the whole, this was all good. And yeah, get 7 out of 10 from me. And yeah, really excited about to see what's coming up next for both these guys, to be honest. Roman was then backstage and Paul Heyman let him know that Jey Uso was back in the ring and was looking for him. Reigns simply said that he was headed out to the ring. And they were then in the ring and Reigns said he was about to give a speech when Jey rushed in and took out Solo. Jey got a steel chair and took him down before Solo came back in and took a super kick. Jey was trying Solo away the chair while Heyman and Reigns retreated. Jey picked up the Undisputed title and said he was the judge, jury and executioner and that was the way Roman was headed for the trial by combat. Jey challenged Roman to a one-on-one match to end this feud. Smackdown went off the air. And yeah, it seems like we're going to get this to SummerSlam. This was a brilliant ending. All of those in the Bloodline storyline all coming together to create this absolutely incredible feud. The brawling, the storyline for this is going to be on another level coming out to SummerSlam. I cannot wait. And yeah, overall this week, SmackDown gets 7 out of 10 from me. Yeah, I really enjoyed the SmackDown. It's all killer, no filler. Some big matches in there as well. And yeah, obviously the whole stuff with the Bloodline as well has just been exceptional, as has been for so much in the last few years. So yeah, on the whole, a really great episode of SmackDown. But anyway, guys, that's the video. Thanks very much for watching. Like, subscribe, let me know what's going on with daily wrestling news. Subscribe for something I greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.